How did the influenza virus cause the Spanish flu pandemic? Imagine a tiny virus that changed the course of history and affected millions of lives around the world. That's what the influenza virus did during the Spanish flu pandemic. It all started in early 1918 with a strain called H1N1 of the influenza virus. The first known cases appeared in Haskell County, Kansas, where a particularly strong version of the virus emerged. Young men from this area, many heading to military service at Camp Funston, carried the virus with them as they moved across the United States and then to Europe. The crowded conditions of military camps and trenches during World War I created perfect environments for the virus to spread quickly and change. They were made things worse because soldiers lived in cramped, dirty spaces that helped the virus transmit easily. As troops traveled from continent to continent, the virus hitched a ride, spreading rapidly worldwide within just a few months. In the trenches, the virus mutated into a more deadly form by mid-1918. This second wave was especially lethal because the virus had become more aggressive. The mutation was likely driven by interactions between soldiers with mild infections and those with severe illness. Those with mild cases stayed in the trenches, while the severely ill were sent home, spreading the dangerous new strain to civilians. And like typical flu outbreaks that mostly hit the very young or the elderly, the Spanish flu was deadly for young adults, especially soldiers. This was partly because of the immune system's overreaction, called a cytokine storm, which caused severe damage. Poor nutrition, overcrowding, and bad hygiene during wartime made things worse. Secondary bacterial infections also contributed to the high death toll. The pandemic didn't just affect health, it also impacted the war effort. Widespread illness weakened armies, especially the Central Powers, and may have influenced the timing of the armistice in late 1918. Overall, the virus caused an enormous loss of life, with estimates of death tolls ranging from 17 million to over 50 million people worldwide. The spread and severity of the Spanish flu were closely linked to the social and military conditions of the time. The virus's ability to mutate and spread rapidly was driven by the crowded, insanitary environments of wartime, combined with the movement of troops across the globe. This pandemic left a lasting mark on history, showing how a tiny virus can have a huge impact on society and the world.